we're coming to you live from Lincoln Financial Field. The road to the Super Bowl is a long one, and the wild card marks the beginning of the journey. A victory in tonight's game propels the winner to next week's matchup in the NFC Divisional Championship as the Falcons match up against the Eagles. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the game. I'm Al Michaels. With me, as always, is John Madden.
Now, here's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, and the great thing about him is that he always gets the job done. Maybe it's selling a play pass or throwing a block on a reverse. He's always out there doing the little things to help his team to victory.
Fearless Price will be his go-to guy once again, and for obvious reasons. He's one of the better route runners and always seems to make the catch in traffic. Stopping this combo hasn't been easy for many defenses, so we'll have to see what type of coverages they go with to prevent these two from doing a lot of damage.
Look at those guys down there. They can't even sit still. Heck, watching from up here almost makes me want to go down there and join in.
The teams are out on the field, ready for the kickoff as we get this NFC wildcard game started. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Nice kick and returnable from the 5. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game. They'll go from the I formation. McNair sets up. Pressure, steps up. He surveys the field with the throw. Jumps, and he has it. Thrash catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 47. Daly. Pressure coming, gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Just lost focus as he dropped the ball.
I think he just took his eyes off that one.
Well, John, it's wild card weekend, and I wouldn't be surprised to see at least one big upset.
You know, there's two different mentalities in these games. The guys who just barely made it in are just excited to be here, and they're playing loose. But the higher-seeded teams sometimes look beyond this week and see who they'll have to play in the divisional game. And that could lead to some big upsets.
A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
3-yard gain on the play.
Third and 6. Ball on the 49-yard line. McNair sets up. Under pressure, steps up. Someone gets free there.
Yeah, and that's one of the advantages of the 3-4 defense. They can always bring that extra rusher, and you don't know where he's coming from. It could be from the outside or the inside. It could be a linebacker, it could be a safety. And right there, it led to a sack.
Richardson is looking for a good punt here. Russell lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the kick. Fair catch. Into the end zone, touchback. They're ready to go on offense for the first time. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 20-yard line.
Back off, DB!
Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off. A little off target, but caught. And that was a gain of 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
So they need about 3 here. Ball on their own 27. Vick gets set. Good play in the backfield. So the quarterback keeper is the call, and the defense sniffed it out perfectly. Philadelphia comes out in their nickel package.
Hit him low. Cowboy. Set.
Breaking free. The 30. Nobody open. He takes off with it, picks up a fresh set of downs.
What this defense has to do is keep the ends up the field and keep them in the pocket. That way, they can get some kind of containment, and he's not killing you with his legs.
First and 10. They'll bring him down at the 37-yard line. Pickup of about a yard in the run. The Falcons line up with two backs behind the quarterback.
On the 37-yard line.
You got him. Come on, partner. We'll set.
Tosses it out to the right, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle. They lose a bunch on that tackle.
Yeah, he shot through the line almost untouched and made a great tackle on the back.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 32. Using motion. Closing in. Gets the pass off. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Snake eyes. Ain't nothing.
Done. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
1 yard gain on the play.
Eagle left. Set.
Crumpler goes in motion.
You got him.
Great play in the backfield by Simmons. They couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
Here come the heat. Wow.
Done in the backfield.
3rd and 12.
With the throw.
46-yard line.
Gain of 5 on the play.
On the reception. 5-yard gain on the play.
Moore is back to punt. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one. And this will be a touchback. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 20.
Here comes the heat.
McNair sets up. Cross play to the right. Loses one tackler. What a stiff arm. He's taken down at the 24. The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
About a yard to go. Ball on their own 29. Throwing. And it's caught. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
Only one man back. for room. Still armed to the ground. Missed tackle. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Second and 7. Gets the call again. Has room. A very well drawn up play.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
They'll go from the I formation. Going to the left. Buckhalter couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
You got him. Get the ball.
Staley in the backfield.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Come on, D-up.
Gets the toss to the right. Fumble. The Falcons dive on the fumble.
You could tell they were trying to jar the ball loose the way they were putting their helmet on the ball. That's what we call playoff tackling.
Following the turnover, now it's first and 10. I thought he was down and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
The call on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to the defense.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt that the official had some great replays to look at, and they made it easy to overrule.
Atlanta lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Pressure, throwing. He hits his receiver.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Stay guys. Set. Hut. Tiger out. Hut.
Gets rid of it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He stepped up, made a terrific throw, and it went for the touchdown.
That's just great communication between the quarterback and his receiver.
Akers comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. So that drive took only a few ticks off the clock, yet still got them into the end zone.
When you score that quickly, you get the defensive coordinator a little worried. He starts to wonder how his guys gave up a touchdown so fast.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 80.
Nice distance. From the 8.
Holding on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 16.
Fire out. Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Philadelphia comes out with 8 guys in the box.
16-yard line.
Pressure coming. Big opening. The 30. Loses one tackler. Across midfield. The 40. Once again, a case of mobile quarterbacks becoming more prevalent in the league.
Well, runs like that show you what? It gives you a lot more options out there. When a play breaks down and a mobile quarterback can move around in the pocket, giving his receivers a little extra time to get open. Or he can take off and try and make the play himself.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. Vic sets up. Done. Just no room to run in that play.
When defense comes out with that many guys up on the line of scrimmage, it's going to take a heck of a job from the offensive line to be able to open up any holes for the back.
Second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Price moves in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Done. Was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. He couldn't come up with the interception.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
So this will be a 48-yard attempt from the 38-yard line. The kick is up. Off the upright. No good. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 38-yard line.
Staley setting up play action with the pass. He hits his receiver. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short, he can throw them long, he can throw them medium, he can throw them anyway.
Touchdown is the difference between these two teams as we end the first quarter with the score: Philadelphia 7, Atlanta 0. And we're ready to start the second quarter. On the carry. About a 4-yard gain there. Second and 6. Ball on the 42-yard line. McNair sets up. Mitchell in motion. Again, he'll get the call. Slips the tackle. Plows ahead. Picks up 5.
22 on the run. 5-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Using motion. He'll sneak it. And he just gets by the first down marker. Well, they kept it in the quarterback's hands.
And they picked up the first down, but you want to make sure you don't get them too banged up.
So they have 1st and 10 here. McNair sets up. Man in motion. Staley couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Give it all you got. Stay after him.
McNabb gets set. Lewis comes in motion. Gets the toss to the left. Good play in the backfield by Rodgers. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
With the throw, catch deep on the run. McNabb shows you his arm strength on that pass.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
First and 10. Ball on the 20.
Staley was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
Ninth play of this drive.
Mad dog, go. Get in there, Ron.
Hand off to the tailback. Staley couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Sideline to sideline. Run it.
Under pressure, gets rid of it, almost intercepted. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
David Akers lines up to attempt what will be about a 40-yard field goal. And it's on its way, and that kick is right on target. Akers will be kicking off.
For the kickoff. Number 80.
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 3-yard line. Atlanta has to get to work quickly, trailing by 2 touchdowns. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 23.
Let's go. Come on.
8 defenders in the box on this one.
23-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hand it off. Lewis hauls him down behind the line. The defense was ready and waiting for that one.
Yeah, with that many men in the box, maybe the quarterback might have been better off checking to some kind of passing play.
The Eagles come out with 8 guys in the box.
On the 23-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. Play action. Gets rid of it. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job.
About a yard to go. Ball on their own 32. Tosses it right. Great play in the backfield. Lewis did well to stop that run from going anywhere.
And what they did was get the safety down in the box, 8 men up. And when they did that, there weren't enough guys to block him, and he blew up that play in the backfield.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. He had some room but couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
1 or 2 more blocks would have sprung him.
They line up in the I formation. On the delay. The defensive line playing that one perfectly, John.
Yeah, they sure did. What the offense was trying to do there was make it appear like it was a pass play and hand the ball off to the back after the defense goes flying by. Just didn't happen out there on that one.
2nd and long coming up here.
2nd and 12. Ball on the 41-yard line.
It's the toss to the left, and he's brought down in the backfield by number 54. Good work by the defensive line there.
They got off the ball, got penetration, shut off those running lanes. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
Only one man
3rd
back.
and long. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Back off, DB.
Dropping back. Closing in. Quick to throw. He somehow got that pass off.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
To line up for what will be his 2nd punt of the game. Here's the punt. On the ground. The Eagles scoop it up. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Come on, D up.
Staley. Using the stiff arm. He contributed with a nice gain there.
And you talk about great vision and being able to see holes and make guys miss. This guy can do all of that.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Set. You got him. Get in there.
Tosses it left. Picks up about 4 on the toss. Staley. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
That's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
Lewis comes in motion.
Let's go. Come on. Got the ball. Get the ball.
Handed off to the back. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gap, and brought down the back for a loss.
2 minutes to go.
Get on the line. Stay after.
McNabb gets set. It's a sneak. Touchdown. Eagles.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's up. And the extra point is good. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys in the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Here's the kickoff team.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 4-yard line. The 30. The Falcons will start the drive from the 34-yard line. An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. So they have 1st and 10 here. Pressure with the throw. He has it. What a beautiful touch pass down the field to move the chains.
You know, this guy can really get out there and run past the secondary. He's got a gear that most other guys just don't have.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
And so on 2nd down, they'll try to move closer. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. Dropping back. Pressure coming. He shakes it defensively. They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage. Under pressure to the end zone. Huge defensive play in the end zone.
I don't think he even saw the corner on that play. He's lucky it was only a tip. If it had been a little better position, it could have been an interception and gone back the other way for 6.
So it's 2nd down now.
And here's a chance for the offense to make their move. The defense could be sending a blitz, so I'd go with something to my running back. A swing pass or maybe even a screen. If they execute, they could put this one in the end zone.
Gets rid of it, and it's complete. Touchdown, Atlanta. I like that. Reaching another milestone there. Finds his target in the end zone, and that's 30 touchdown passes this year. The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 9-yard line. They were able to move the ball very effectively on that last drive, particularly on the ground, and came away with a touchdown. Let's see if they have similar success this time.
Hey, this is why you run those 2-minute drills in practice, a situation like this. The only difference is this isn't the scout team defense.
Closing in, throws it, picked off, it's intercepted.
Defenses always seem to take it up a notch this time of year, knowing that they could be home after this game if they don't make some plays. After that pick, it seems like they're ready to play a few more.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. A little over a minute left. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the throw, nearly picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
The Falcons come out with 4 wide receivers lined up tight. Dropping back, with a draw, breaks free. Atlanta will call a timeout here. They have 2 timeouts left. So they face a 3rd and 8. Man in motion. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Been spot up and knocked that pass away.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
So this will be a 48-yard attempt from the 38-yard line. The kick is up, and the kicker got all of that one. Feely is back and ready to put this one in the air. Should be a return here. From the 4-yard line. Stiff arm there. Philadelphia can take complete control of this game if they can get this one into the end zone.
Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
They'll go from the I formation. Using motion.
Get outside. Give it all you got.
They'll pass on 1st down. Pressure, throwing. Perfect pass. Philadelphia calls a timeout. They have 2 left. Looking to pick up a 1st and moving down the field. Still a chance for them to increase their lead. 2nd and 6. Ball on their own 29. Pressure coming, breaking through. Philadelphia will call a timeout here. They have 1 left.
Time for the defense to play up tight and bump those receivers. If they do that, they can disrupt any short patterns that the quarterback is planning on throwing to.
Nice job picking up enough to convert for the 1st down. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 38. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. On the money. Big opening. Breaks the tackle. Across midfield. McNabb has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens? You get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
The Falcons come out in the quarter defense. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Under pressure, gets the pass off. 2nd down coming after that incomplete pass. Throws it. Incomplete. tough break for the offense. He just couldn't bring that pass in.
Even though that pass was incomplete, that kind of pass stretches the defense, softening up the middle for passes underneath, while allowing the running game to take advantage of a little more room at the line of scrimmage.
They got nothing. Set. They got nothing.
With the pass, drops the interception.
Here come the heat.
The long pass over the middle. This pass is incomplete. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Philadelphia 17, Atlanta 10.
Atlanta 10.
Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Akers is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 80. Back to the
Short kickoff. From the 11. Atlanta heads out offensively, down by 7.
Number 20 on the return.
They line up in the I formation.
At the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Poke out right. Get in there. Set.
Vick with a man in motion.
Hit him low. Catch the ball, man.
Done. Steamrolls the defender. The 40. The 50. At the 40, the 30, and he is bumped out of bounds at the 14-yard line. What a big-time run.
Yeah, and the thing is, when he got out there in the open and they had a shot at him, he bounced right off the defender. He didn't even slow down.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Passing on first down. Closing in, gets rid of it, and that's a gain of about 8.
Makes the catch. Gain of 8 on the play.
Get him. Cowboy.
Going to the left. Great play in the backfield by Dawkins. They couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a short loss.
I'll tell you this, that defense was looking for run as soon as the offense lined up. They were in the backfield before the play even started. That was just great defense on that play.
They need 6. Ball on the 10-yard line. That gets set. Dropping back. Pressure. Guns it to the end zone. Picked off in the end zone. So they throw away a great chance.
As a quarterback, the last thing you want to do is force a bad pass into the end zone like that. You would have been better off just throwing it away or taking off and running with it.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Hand it off. Gain of a couple on that carry. They line up in the I formation. Looking for room. He goes down at the 26-yard line. 4-yard gain there.
Gain of 4 on the play.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Flipping on the offense.
The offense will have to try again.
Now the offense faces 3rd and forever.
And they'll be looking at a 3rd and long now after the penalty backs them up. The Eagles using motion. Drops back with the throw. The defense has it. The defender is there to make the play.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. The Eagles come out with 8 guys in the box.
15-yard line.
Hands it off. Decent gain, about 4.
With the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. Nickelback in this time. The Falcons using motion. Hand it off again. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. They need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
Good read by the defense there as they knew the quarterback was going to run with it, and they shut him down. So this one will be from about 31 yards out. And it's up. Feely adds 3 points to the board with that kick, his 2nd so far. The Falcons find themselves right back in this one.
Now it's up to the defense to hold them.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 85.
They'll return this one. From the 5. Give the defense a lot of credit on that last possession as they were able to force the interception. Let's see what happens this time. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 24. Staley, the deep back.
1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Handed off to the back. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Dropping back. Pressure coming with the throw. And it's complete. McNair zips the ball into the receiver on that one.
The quarterback quickly read the defense and fired the ball into the receiver for a 1st down.
Staley is the deep back. Great fake. He tried to scramble but couldn't find any running room.
That's one of those plays where it might have been better just to throw the ball away.
They need 7. Ball on their own 40. McNair sets up. Another run. Nice play fake. And this pass is completed. Well, he might have rushed that pass a little bit, but he's happy with the result.
Yeah, I'd say. The defense was blitzing, so he knew that he had to get it out of there pretty quickly. And he did that, connecting with his man for a pretty good pickup.
Sideline to sideline.
Pass play to the right.
46-yard line.
And he's tackled behind the line by Brooking. You may want to dump that play, John.
Yeah, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
Richardson lines up in the backfield for the punt. Russell sets up to run back the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. Crumpler moves in motion.
Get in there, man. Got the ball. Bust his grill.
Handed off to the back. Little question, they were waiting for the run on that play, James.
When the defense is sitting there with 8 guys in the box, you know that they're looking for the run. You just kind of get behind your blockers up front and hope that one of your guys can create a seam for you to run through.
Bring that pain, baby. Bust his grill.
The Falcons come out in the bunch formation. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up third down.
On the cover.
The Eagles expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. With the pass, thrown behind but caught. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. They'll go with a run once again. Done. Wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
48-yard line.
Sideline, D. Come on, partner. Set.
Drops back with the throw. The pass is picked off. The defense having a great day. 3 picks. Following the interception, it's now first and 10.
Set.
Man in motion. 4-yard gain there. It's second down and 7 to go. McNabb with a man in motion. Under pressure. A lot of room to work with.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Staley. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there. Second and 5. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. With the pass, the 20, the 10, and he stopped at the 2-yard line. Great play there by French.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
2-yard line.
McNair sends a man in motion. Closing in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Look at this. I mean, the defense has to be looking for the quarterback to take off when it's this close to the end zone. And when he did, they just didn't swarm to the ball like they had to. And he ended up with a touchdown.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play calling.
They did everything they had to on that one. The end result was a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
Akers in to kick this one off.
Number 80, back to return.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned from the 11. Their last drive ended with a pick, and the offense right now ready to call their first play on this drive.
Ain't got nothing. Let's go. Come on. Set. Here come the heat.
Passing on first down. Gets the pass off, and it's complete. Vick showing you his powerful throwing arm on that pass.
Not only does this guy have a strong arm, but his quick release makes him very tough to sack.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 49. Dunn is the deep back. Pressure, gets rid of it. Perfect pass. Dunn was in perfect position to make that catch.
A completed pass requires good communication between the quarterback and his receiver.
Philadelphia comes out in a 46.
On the 50-yard line.
Bust this grill, deep. Set. Give it all you got.
Throwing. Incomplete.
If his team wants to make the next round, he's going to have to make that catch.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Eagles ahead of the Falcons 24-13. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 50-yard line. Finner in motion.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Launches this one to the right. Great throw. Amazing play by Price.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
The Eagles come out with 8 guys in the box.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Passing on first down. Pressure coming. Throws it. And this pass is completed. And again, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front. When the receivers are getting open, they're making a catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
First down and goal to go. 4 yards to the end zone.
Come on. Get at him, D. Take him out.
Under pressure. Gets rid of it. And he's ridden out at the 3. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 3-yard line.
Get out now. Drop back. Drop.
The offense is going to have to try something different in order to score some touchdowns when they get inside their opponent's red zone.
Touchdown, Falcons. The defender was caught out of position on the score.
Yeah, the defenders were looking one way while the play was going the other.
Looking to make it just a field goal difference, they'll go for 2.
You got him. Set. We'll see. Tiger out. Fire out. Stay after him. Fire out.
Feely is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 85.
Nice distance. From the 9-yard line. They head back out onto the field after scoring a touchdown on their last possession, and the passing game worked to perfection. So we'd expect them to try to continue to do the same thing and move the ball through the air against this defense. Staley, the lone back. The Eagles using motion. Tosses it out to the right. Great play in the backfield by Burkett. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yards.
Yeah, they got good penetration on the line. Guys flying to the ball, getting to the ball carrier, making a heck of a defensive play.
The backs are lined up in an I.
2nd and 14. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Set. Get in there. Come on, get up.
Staley. A lot of space in front of him. Stiff arm. Running back picks up about 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play.
Ain't got nothing. Sideline to sideline. Set.
With the throw, has room, and he slips out of bounds at the 35-yard line. McNabb has done a good job finding holes in the secondary on his way to over 200 yards passing. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 35. They line up in the I formation. Again with the run. Gain of 2. Hands it off to the back. Great fake. Here's an opening. So he calls his own number, picks up the 1st down.
And the thing is, they can't give him those lanes or he's going to take off. They have to be able to contain the quarterback a lot better than that.
Mad dog over. That all you got? Let's go. Come on. Stay after.
Staley, the lone setback.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ralph. They got nothing.
Hand off to the tailback. Off and run. Buchanan stops him at the 49-yard line. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there. About 4 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Set.
Closing in. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. Didn't even see the defender, and it almost ended up as an interception.
Yeah, maybe he was expecting man-to-man, and they dropped into a zone. They threw off his reads, and where he thought the defense was going to be.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Pass play to the right. And that's a loss of 2.
On the run, 3-yard loss on the play.
Russell looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the kick. Fair catch. No return here. Back it comes to the 20. First and 10. Ball on their own 20. Tosses it out to the left. Runs over the tackle. Good play in the backfield by Wayne. Lost about 2 yards.
Loss on the play.
Eagle way. Sideline to sideline.
Vick sets up, looking for room, and he's brought down at the 17. Done. Couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined, and they get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. Good play there to knock it down at the line.
I'll tell you, that's exactly what you're supposed to do if you don't reach a quarterback. Get your hands up and cause an incomplete pass.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 49-yard line. A nice return there.
That was good blocking. The returner was able to find some open space and make the most of it.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. The Eagles using motion.
Get in there, Lon. They got nothing.
They'll pass on first down. They give it to the halfback. Just won't go down. They blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Snake eyes. Set. Hut, hut. Hut. Hut, hut. Hut. Hut.
Hand it off to the back. Gain of about 5. In field goal range now. McNabb gets set. The Eagles using motion.
Snake eyes.
Drops back. Hand off to the tailback. Gain of a couple on that carry.
On the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Only one man back.
3. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Set out. He's mine. Hut, hut. Hut. Hut.
Can't wrap it. The running back gets about 3.
With the carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
David Akers lines up to attempt a 29-yard field goal. 2 minutes left.
Number 2 is lined up for the field goal.
The kick is up, and the kicker got hold of that one. He sends it right through the uprights, his second field goal of the game. But, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 80, back to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance.
This is one of those spots where they have to put something together because they're just running out of time.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 18. Only one man back. Going to the air on 1st down. Stepping up, Rosen, incomplete pass.
Now, he helped get his team this far, so the next pass they throw to him, he's going to have to catch it. The defense can put this one to rest if they can make a play or two. They did pretty well on 1st down, so let's see if they can force a 3rd down here.
Bring that pain, baby. You got him.
With the pass, he finds his man. Good catch by the receiver on that play.
Yeah, he made sure he was in the clear, moved into position, and made the catch.
They want to hurry it up here. Gets the pass off, and he hits his target.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Pass play here on 1st down. That's the first time we reached the quarterback tonight. With 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 28. Drops back. Pressure. Tosses it right. Incomplete.
Sometimes a guy has the adrenaline going full throttle in the beginning of the plays, and he wants to make a play so bad, he ends up overthinking and drops the ball.
They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. Ball on their own 28. A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the field. And this pass is completed. Vic has just broken the 200-yard mark with that pass. The Falcons call a timeout. That's their first.
Here comes the heat. You got him. Is that all you got? Bust his grill.
Done. The deep man to the air on 1st down. Throwing. The Falcons call a timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining. The quarterback trying to get his team closer here on 1st down.
And it's every quarterback's dream to drive his team down and throw the touchdown that brings him back. I'll tell you, he wants nothing more than to do that right here.
Surveying the field. Picked off.
I'll tell you, every time the playoffs roll around, we see some great defensive plays like that. I know the coach loves it when he can tell his quarterback, just go out there for a kneel down, because that means you've got yourselves a win.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
They'll take over at the 41-yard line.
The Falcons call a timeout. That's their 3rd and final timeout. And a kneel down here on 2nd down is the most likely scenario.
2nd and 12. Ball on the 39-yard line.
McNair sets up. 3rd and long. Atlanta comes out with 7 in the secondary.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go, come on! real deep. Ain't got nothing. Now you move.
This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Philadelphia 27, Atlanta 19. This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.